looks like a homie. You know what? And Ness is probably that one white kid who hangs out with all the black kids in school anyway. And you know, whatever he did to earn their respect, you usually just nod your head. You don't need to know the details. So Ness gets a pass. We're not even worried about that. All right. Listen up, squad. There is a lot of talk about Smash as of late, okay? But people aren't talking about necessarily the right things. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go through the character rosters of Smash Bros. Ultimate, okay? And we are going to rate, not all, but some of the more standout characters, which I believe may have one or several racist bones in their body. Now, I'm an African-American black man, okay? I can't do this alone. So what I did was I brought in a cracker who I believe specializes in these type of things as well. So if you can all welcome Neoret. Neoret, are you there?
I'm here, and yeah, and I am a cracker. They had the experts confirm that off stage.
Yes. Excellent. All right, well, let's just get right into it. Number one, a man who's been the topic of much, Mario. Okay, you know, Chris Pratt's gonna be playing Mario. He's not Italian, but he's pissed off a lot of Italian people. Now, when I look at Mario, I immediately think this is a guy who's not going to be too happy to have a black guy show up to his door dating his daughter, you know, in which case I believe is Rosalina. If I'm not, I don't know how the lore goes or something. I don't know. He's got some kids out there somewhere. Maybe that was Luigi. Either way, though, you know, it's a me, Phil, showing up to see your daughter. It's a me, Mario, calling the cops. I don't think he's a fan. What do you think?
Well, here's a little thing you guys don't know. A Goomba, you guys know what a Goomba is?
Yes.
A Goomba is actually a racial slur to Italian people.
Wow.
So every time Mario steps on a Goomba, he's being racist towards himself. It's crazy. It's like, that's very deep for Miyamoto to do that.
Now, I noticed that Goombas also have a darker skin complexion. So is it fair to say my assessment is correct as well?
I mean, yeah, I don't see any white-skinned Goombas.
All right, Mario, racist rating, 9 out of 10. Wow. All right,
Link.
I think Link up next is the perfect example. Blue eyes, blonde hair. There's a fella in Germany who would have loved this guy. That's all I'm saying, okay? But we're not going to concern ourselves with that, okay? I
Hero
think
of this time.
All right, that's the wrong time to be around. But you know, I look at Link and I can just see right there is the kind of guy who just even me looking at his girl is not going to be too happy. Now, maybe if I was Cloud, you know, somebody who has some common things in common with, you can relate to that. You can kind of get on that kind of level of familiarity. But my black ass, I'm not sure Link is a fan. What do you think?
Link is that guy who takes a 3-week pilgrimage to Africa and takes a picture of him holding a shovel and he thinks he's woke. Link goes to the Gorons, he helps him for one side quest and he leaves. He goes to the Zoras, he helps him for one side quest and he leaves. He left that one Zora chick waiting for 1,000 years. He left her unread. He uses them. He uses people of color. It's horrible.
To be honest, and I noticed that he's very, and you know, we're recording this on National Indigenous People Day, and what did he do in Breath of the Wild? He went to those shrines and violated. He stole. He's the Columbus of his time, and I can't tolerate him. Link, racist level 8.5 out of 10. Tragic.
5.
All right. Next up, we have Ness. Well, everybody likes Ness. This little white boy walks around with a baseball bat. Non-threatening enough, but look at those soulless, piercing black eyes. I would argue his hate in his heart is just as black as these eyes. Neoret, what are your thoughts on Ness?
So I don't know if you ever played Earthbound, but it's a very weird game. But it's I don't see any races. There's a lot of weird things. There's a lot of abuse of parents beating their kids.
Right.
There's a lot of alcohol use. A lot of aliens. You can't say aliens anymore. That's not a.
Shouts to Demi Lovato, that crazy bitch.
And there's spoilers at the end of the game. They beat up a vagina. A vagina is the final boss, but it's not a racist vagina. And so I don't know. Ness is good in my book. Yeah,
I'm gonna, you know, I mean, you know, RK beats it up. Clearly has access to a drugstore. Looks like a homie. You know what? And Ness is probably that one white kid who hangs out with all the black kids in school anyway. And you know, whatever he did to earn their respect, you usually just nod your head. You don't need to know the details. So Ness gets a pass. We're not even worried about that. All right. Yay. Ness is clear. Yay! We found our first clear. We might have our second one here. Princess Peach. I'ma just speak for everybody right here, okay? The Snow Bunny Crisis. I tout it, I promote it, I preach it all the time. And she is one of the proponents, and why? Because that thing in the back be thangin' and swangin'. All right? Now look, Peach seemed like the type to me who would just throw that thing back on her brother just to make her racist daddy mad. And I'm okay with that, okay? If I gotta take the blow, okay, to strike the blow in the heart of racism, I'm gonna do it every single time. Nearette, your thoughts?
You know, I don't want to be a victim blamer, but you can only get kidnapped so many times before you gotta think about what you're doing. Maybe you like it. I don't know. Maybe you like hanging out with all the people of Bowser's Kingdom. I think Peach is very open-minded with everyone.
Racist level, NA, doesn't apply.
Yeah.
Maybe a soft 3, because in the back of her mind she's saying like, in the back of her mind while you might be tapping, she's probably thinking like, you ain't worth it, but I'm gonna let it. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's just my
Riley
opinion.
Reid factor. Yeah.
All right, and we'll just apply that to Daisy too, because they're basically the same person.
Jeez.
Captain Falcon, my man, straight out of F-Zero. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I seen Captain Falcon IRL, and I'm not talking about a cosplay. A-Cab, this motherfucker the feds. Straight up, Falcon is the feds. All right, 5-0, 12, whatever you want to call him, that's what he is. Driving that car, he not worried about running you over. He gonna ruin your life, or maybe take it. I don't know. Nearette?
He is literally a bounty hunter. His job is to arrest people and eat. Do you know who the main quote-unquote villain of F-Zero is?
I would love for you to tell me, Neorette. Educate me.
The Black Shadow.
Wow.
Literally the Black Shadow.
There you go. Hey, here, look. I'm not resisting, all right? I'm not resisting, all right? I'm not resisting. I am not resisting, okay? Please, all right? Let's just take it easy there, Captain, or should I say Sergeant, Lieutenant? I don't know what job title you got. I just know I don't want RIP on mine, all right? Racist factor, 10 out of 10. Look at this sumbitch.
10.
Dr. Mario. You know, I don't know where he got his PhD from, but I can't imagine he's serving any clinics in the underprivileged neighborhoods of the country, okay? That's just my opinion. Dr. Mario gives me those vibes where if I know I'm going in to get my COVID booster, maybe I'm checking, Caucasian on that box just to make sure they load up the right serum. Because I don't know what he might ingest me with if he knows a brother's coming through. Now, I do have the advantage with my name being Philip. I can just kind of fool him and just get in the door. And once I'm in the door, he can't switch that vial on me, okay? Because I got my eyes on you. Neorette, what do you think he has his eyes on?
I think he has his eyes on going to jail. Miyamoto has said several times that Dr. Mario is not even a real doctor.
So he's just oh my God, is this guy a gynecologist? What kind of crap?
It's malpractice.
Oh my God, get him out of here. This guy has been allowed to run amok through 3 titles. Enough is enough. Oh, good grief. This is terrible. This is actually eye-opening too. I had no idea.
Horrible.
Wow. They're probably wondering, well, how did Falco make this list, EE? That doesn't even make a lick of sense. I just wanted to let you guys know this is the living embodiment of a black man in a video game. Okay? Well, how does that work, EE? He's a chicken. What do black people like? Fried chicken. Pit.
Yeah.
Instantly, look at this guy. You know he doesn't like black people. And then you realize he's got a little in him. Dark Pit, right there. Impossible to be racist in that case, in that circumstance. Do you agree?
I can't be racist. I have black friends. That's the best excuse you can have.
But then you realize he is his own black friend. It's crazy.
It's a perfect defense.
Twitter can't cancel him. They might try, but you're gonna lose that battle. Wow. Crazy. Olimar, I'm gonna let you take the lead on Olimar because I have some strong opinions about this character.
Oh, I think I know where you're going with this, buddy.
I just want to know what you think.
I think you should take. I think we're both thinking the same thing.
Olimar literally has slaves.
Yeah.
He literally has slaves. Oh, you thought you're clever by removing the black Olimar costume out of the last title into Smash Ultimate? I didn't forget. Those poor, Pikmin who are just being plucked and removed from their home without a choice and being thrown into battle and combat, like how the U.S. Army used to make sure. Remember, they used to line up all the black people in the army first and make sure they went first. Okay, let you guys go check it out. We'll back you up. That's exactly what Olimar is doing. Okay, and he fools you with his stubbiness in small stature that he doesn't have any evil in his heart. What do you need a whistle for, bruh? You can't just speak to him? He's trained them. They out of fear they show up. There's a reason we call the purple Pikmin Monique. That's Sister Struggler.
And it's
racist level, 9 out of 10. Little Mac.
Oh,
Now,
no.
can you name me the sole reason we both know Little Mac isn't racism, Neoret?
Because of his coach, the guy who gave him everything he knows.
Doc Lewis, or whatever the guy's name. The guy you guys used to ask me to cosplay back when I was heavier. Fuck you for that, by the way. Okay? Just like to throw that out there real quick. But no, he is like a miniature Tyson Fury. This guy's got knockout power like anything I haven't seen before. Just wind up and just KO, man. That ain't gonna stop a bullet if you in the wrong hood, but damn it, in those 4 squared circle, you ain't got a chance. Simon Belmont and Richter. Well, let me give you my opinion on these guys. They're literally walking around with whips. You do the math, okay? You do the math. People often wonder, how come you don't really play a lot of characters in the game, E? Because I don't resonate with them. And the Belmonts, every time I have to, you know how painful it is to have to commentate a Belmont match and just have those thoughts of 200 years ago? Just feel that in every forward smash or forward tilt? It's terrible.
It hurts in the game and outside the game. And yeah.
I've seen what these guys do to Dracula. Imagine if they had to fight Blackula. Lord have it, you wouldn't be able to broadcast it. Lord have mercy. Just tragic. Absolutely tragic. Bayonetta. Thoughts?
I think she is the anomaly of the Snow Bunny crisis. I think she's very much multicultural.
Yep.
She has a great her powers are literally called the Wicked Weave. I don't know how else you can that's really cool. And she has guns. I don't know what else there is to say.
It's funny that you mentioned that her powers are the Wicked Weave, because right now you see she's got that Karen haircut, but we know she's capable of putting on the hair. You know what I'm saying? Hell, in that new trailer, she coming through with all that damn hair. Now, some people might call that cultural appropriation. You know what I call it? Style. Okay, we have to learn from the best. Oh, all the time. Well, you see all these women with the blonde hair, color contacts, just trying to look European and stuff. Look at this bitch. You should want to. She bad. I ain't mad at it.
I suspect she has a black friends with benefits. His name is Rodin, and he's in the game a lot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that brother hasn't been in what? If I could dap through the screen, I dap that motherfucker.
Every game.
Oh, nah. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about boy Ray. You already know boy Rodin is handling business. Ness. But that is my abrupt kind of quick thoughts about the characters I believe could have a few more than racism, in their hearts, something like that. Now, if you did like this video, okay, I will have obviously a link to Neoret since he did help me. I'll have that in the description. But
I only have one thing to promote.
Oh, go.
Sub Caitlyn. It's #1 streamer. Oh, #1 is EE, of course.
Guys, if this video gets over 15,000 views, we'll do a part 2 with the DLC characters. Thank you.